Hey yo, and welcome to the Fast Talking with Frank show. I am your host with the most to boast, Frank Calderano. This is the show that gives you twice as much in half the time because I am fast-lipped as a shoot from the hip. We got a special broadcast for you today as I bring to you a guest who is a little antithetical to my very own thesis and premise for this particular program. That's right, I got Sam Whippertooth sitting with me today. Now, Sam is a motivational speaker and expert in the field of meditation, wellness, and this guy runs some of the NLP circuit. That's neuro-linguistic programming for those of you at home hitting up your Bing URL browsers. I also have it on good authority that Sam is a loving husband and devoted father. How does one find time for it all? But Sam's here promoting his book, Cruise Control, Slowing Down to Live Life Right. Let's find out straight from the horse's mouth how the heck going slower is supposed to bring more to life. Sam, what the heck were you thinking when you wrote this book?
Hi, Frank. Pleasure to be here.
Let's get to the point. What the heck were you thinking when you wrote this book?
Well, Frank, I looked at my life and saw things going by in a blur. My kids growing up, and I was missing it all. So I realized how imperative it was that I stop and take moments, that is to say, expand moments, to really enjoy not just my kids, but the people all around me, to make time to live.
I have never heard it take longer to say less. You, sir, are proving my point, which I drive home week after week to my viewers at home. You're going to be dead in 50 years if you're lucky, and you ain't getting to the finish line by crawling or letting words fall out of your mouth like the slow drip of molasses. You gotta seize the reins of that horse by the back of its mane, and you ain't gone for dear life as you careen down the highway at 90 miles an hour. Woo! Sorry to say, but I think your book must be pucky. Bull at that. But hey, I made you a promise, so let's see the graphic. You got that graphic? That's great. You had enough? That's just great.
I don't think anyone saw that. The graphic appeared very quickly.
Great, 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 great.
Well, we still hardly saw that at all. But I want to return to your point. It is for the very reason which life is so brief, for that we should cherish each second. A moment is only fleeting if it's from living you're fleeing.
Great, 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 great. That's like a greetings card or something. That's just great, 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 great. You are really something else. Fantastic. Wonderful. Great. Let me tell you, we may not see eye to eye, friend, but we certainly just had a conversation. Albeit this has been a conversation with a lot less questions on my part than the running par, because someone here talks like an old grandmother crosses the street, uphill against the wind with a sack of oranges in her arm, being pulled by a rope attached to a tractor driving in the opposite direction with glue on her shoes to boot. Hey, not everyone can be as loquacious and expeditious as your host right here. So thanks, Sam. I'd ask if you had any parting words, but we don't got all night. There is the 11 o'clock news coming up after all, and I tell they got breaking news about a wave of folks falling dead of being slow-talked to death. So thanks a lot for joining us. Our guest has been Sam Whippertooth, and I, of course, am your host, Frank Calderano. Night, folks. See you next time of Fast Talking with Frank.